MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the 66ers and the Falcons. Sam Moses, the right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Settling in now, McGee. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 106.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Stepping in now, Tyler Blackwell. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Digging in, Dante Smith. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. So now to the plate, Dallas Phillips, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0. Dive, but he's back. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Swing and a miss at the splitter. 3-1, and it's 3-2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Johnson, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Bart Flash stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Johnson has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career. And over those innings, he's collected over 1,500 strikeouts. Now the 1-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in, Steve Rice. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting first, the third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Coming to the plate now, Bruce Sanders, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hard liner to center field. St. Odd is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Standing in, Ben Kohler, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The catcher, J.P. Humphries.
Now in the box, J.P. Humphries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, that's off the way.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's got to be shaking his head right there on the mound. He executed everything he wanted to in his game plan right there. Breaking ball below the zone, and he's able to dig that out for a base hit. He has to be frustrated on that.
Into the box, Keith Sadon, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Humphries, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Nate Sweeney, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Sweeney has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third. He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Casey Quick, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, John O'Neill.
John O'Neill.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. To 2-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Rodney Myers waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Throw down to first, one away. Striding into the box, Rodney Myers. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
That is good. The designated hitter, Benji Eagle.
So striding forward now, Benji Eagle. First pitch of the at-bat. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. McGee 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman, number 3.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Drilled down the line. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The right fielder, number 16, Tyler Blackwell.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Blackwell. And the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop, Dante Smith.
Now at the plate, Dante Smith. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the dive. Safe. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him.
Hey, heck of an effort right there by the first baseman to keep that ball in the infield with a diving stop. Then it becomes a foot race, and you saw that runner get on his horse. He had to beat the pitcher to the bag, and that's exactly what he did.
To the plate now, Dallas Phillips. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Striding in, Joel Sloan, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One and 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Out shortstop, number 22.
Now at the plate, Judd, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now a screwball is looked at for a strike, but the count still in his favor, 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the count will be full. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another full count pitch home. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready for another chance. Ben Kohler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0.
No strike.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. The barehanded attempt gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Now that JP Humphrey.
So now to the plate, J.P. Humphreys, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Keith St. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Nate Sweeney is on deck. 3-2 pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Bellamy is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now that the third baseman, Nate Sweeney.
Digging in now, Nate Sweeney. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Casey Quick.
Striding in once again, Casey Quick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Uranus is out in front 2-0. Into the box now. Bart Flash back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ready on 1 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts at the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
In now, Steve Rice. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1 the count.
A runner at first with no outs here. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. A runner at second, nobody out. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Digging in, Bruce Sanders. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And that's the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John O'Neill. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
From the stretch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kohler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. Uranus is on top 2-0. Jason Jones will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring. So the batting order turns over now and set to go McGee.
The second baseman, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Judd will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
At the plate, Tyler Blackwell 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. This is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Dante Smith, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Daniel Baca enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Daniel Baca.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rodney Myers. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Two balls and a strike. 3-1 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Benji Easel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as show track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Pickoff play at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. No one out with a runner at second. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Low, so a good eye there as he works the count back 4. Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Into the box, Joel Sloan.
Whoa.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Ready now, Jeffrey Bellamy. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Seth McMillan is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring. Ready once again, Dallas Phillips.
For URG, the first baseman, Dallas Phillips.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Ben Kohler, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Left side, but well fouled. The next 0-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, J.P. Humphries, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Barry Sneed is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring. stepping up to the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 22.
Standing in, Judd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. One-0 count. Here it is. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kohler will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Bart Black.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bart Flash. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And there goes the combined no-hitter.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. At the plate, Steve Rice, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The 66ers are out on top 2-0. James Say makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. Stepping into the box, Keith St. Odd will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Bellamy is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nate Sweeney.
Stepping into the box, Nate Sweeney. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. plate now is the designated hitter, Casey Quick. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball one. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a front foot down. No one's getting a barrel to the baseball.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well. So it's a full count now, 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sloan is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
We play for the traditional cemetery stretch.
Dante Tracy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Taylor Battle is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there's ball one. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it, and a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, John O'Neill.
Nick Cooper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Tracy is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Hard ground ball to third, and the base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Josh Means will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Kevin Root will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A runner on first with 2 away. Fly ball into straightaway left. Kohler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Taylor Battle remains in the game, playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Michael Dent will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Now at second, number 51.
Mick Cummings is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Bo Sanders is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. King is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
For Uranus, the second baseman, number 84.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. King still playing here at age 38. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Troy Drennan will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And he takes a cold strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. He takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And he will rip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now back, shortstop,
Alberto Escobar will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 99, Dallas Phillips.
Justin Bishop will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yep, that ball went out.
Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Slow little grounder left side. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Here's the 1-0, and he fouls this one off. Two out with a man at first. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Max Rubs will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And a curious-looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. From the belt, the pitch, and it's up to a 3-2 full count now. In the air now, out to left. Rice is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The 66ers are out in front, 3-0. King will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 47. Now in left, number 55.
Justin Bishop remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Number 39.
Luis Rojas remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field. Orlando Schultz is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Brandon Kelly is also into the game as he takes over at short. Cletus Barton is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Joel Sloan.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So digging in now, Judd 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Now the 0-1. Bounce towards the mound. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Down batting, center fielder,
Edward Potter is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Potter.
Pat Sample will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Potter has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. Dan sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Potter, 37 years old. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pinch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And this one's in the dirt. No advance. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's too high. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Blake Hamby will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Number 31.
Cedric Morrow enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ellis Means will also come in now as he takes over out in center. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Keith St. Odd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's away, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
1-1.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This is foul right side. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That strikeout to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So now to the plate, Nate Sweeney, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The designated hitter, Casey Quick.
Next will be the designated hitter, Casey Quick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On he pops it up. Bellamy in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Blake Newman comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 54.
Jack Ellison will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Max DeYoung takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. To the plate now, Mick Cummings. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now at the plate, Bo Sanders. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
The 1-0 home.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
Runners on first with 1 down. That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. In there, and it's full. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Sean Sims will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. In there, strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
And he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? The second for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The 66ers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Alec Johnson is credited with the win. Sam Moses was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.